Talk about the excitement level. I mean, here we are practicing just ahead of the next day parade.
Yeah, I mean, out of 1,000 applicants, we're one of 5 high school bands that were chosen across the country. And, you know, we competed at a very high level throughout the course of the fall season. We had a show that was entitled The Happening Holidays, and it was all the music of the holidays and Christmas. And we're able to extract some of that music and take it all the way to New York City and perform the same music. So the great thing about it is the kids have been working on the same music since June. Now we're just kind of relearning a little show to put on in New York. So we're excited.
What does this mean to the students involved?
Well, I mean, it's an honor. I mean, they've been at the Disney parade, they've been at the Hollywood Christmas parade, the Philadelphia parade, but the Macy's parade is like the parade. To be accepted to that parade is just a complete blessing and an honor for the students.
How long of a parade is it?
The parade is actually about 3 miles long, and then after the parade is done, they kind of recalibrate and regroup. They have about 10 minutes to do that, and then they put on the show that we're practicing on right now. So the bad thing about it is they have to do a whole show at the conclusion of the parade, but these guys are pros. They're going to be great. So,
time-wise, how long does it take to get through the whole route?
I don't know the question. I don't know how long the time frame is, but I will tell you it's probably a good hour and a half from beginning to end.
Was it purposeful to choose the Christmas music?
Absolutely, yeah.
To let them train throughout all this time?
Yeah, I mean, and the music that we chose for a competitive show was chosen specifically for Macy's. It was all jazz nature, and a lot of these students haven't had that training. And in fact, of our 260-piece band that's going, 71 of them are juniors and seniors. 190 plus students are sophomore and below, and we actually have about 24 eighth graders that are involved from the junior high. So it's great training for the future, and it's just a great educational value in terms of other idioms to study with music.
So how many parents are going with you?
So we have 26 parents that are chaperones, and then we have another 140 parents that are going with a friends and family tour. So all in all, there's about 460 people involved. So the coolest thing that I'm most looking forward to is Thanksgiving dinner. We'll be on a dinner boat cruise out on the water overlooking the New York skyline with 450 of our closest family friends. So it'll be great.
In addition to the parade and the performance afterwards, are there other activities planned since you're there anyway?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're going to see the Lion King, the Rockettes, going to the Oculus, we're going to the American Experience, we're going to go to the 9/11 Memorial and take in all the sights and sounds of New York.
When do you guys leave and when do you get back?
So we're leaving on Sunday at 5:20 a.m. The call time is 4:30 in the morning, and then we get back on that following Friday. We're trying to avoid that last holiday weekend. So.
I know many of these kids probably drink coffee at least.
Oh, I think they're all going to start if they don't drink it already. Yeah.
For the process, as you talked about how you have some eighth graders involved as much as seniors. That's a long, span of a band career. Have you noticed much growth of them even in the last year?
Oh, absolutely.
Last 6 months.
Absolutely. Everybody in the band has been auditioned, including the eighth graders, and to see where they started. They go back to their junior high band programs, and then now all of a sudden they're sitting first chair, or they're the leaders in their program. And so it's great to kind of be a catalyst for that leadership opportunity for them. They go back, they help their band, they serve and they play in jazz band and pep band, and they're more aware of the community because they see how much more of the community is involved with us. And speaking of community, our band program through the community has raised over $120,000 to help offset fees for the students to go. It's close to $1 million trip. And even $120,000 it puts a dent into our fundraising efforts. So it really, really helps. So we're grateful for the community, the city, our administration, Mayor Fadness, and everybody else involved.
So obviously a football field is finite. You guys are confined to a space, and as you're moving,
yes.
What are the different preparation efforts for going from a field to going to the streets of New York and marching through a parade?
Yeah, so the parade itself is very similar to the Spark Fishers parade or any other parade that we would go to. The trick is we're taking of our 8-minute show, we're whittling it down to 1 minute and 15 seconds, and we're taking the size of a football field and condensing it down to about 1/10 of that performance space. So we had to relearn all new visual, all new dots, kind of a different order, different choreography because we're doing different spices of the music. So it's a task. We're still working on it. So it'll be great by next Thursday.
So what's it been like since you found out you were going up to this point?
It was pure excitement and joy at first, and then everything just kind of settled a little bit, right? And now as we're getting closer to it, I think everybody's getting really excited. So.
Is there anything that we haven't talked about today that, as a band director, you kind of saw this all coming, or Was it something that you feel as if, I don't know, it's been a new chapter for you, or is it just kind of more of the same?
It definitely is a new chapter. It's great for Fishers High School, Hamilton Southeastern Schools, the city of Fishers to take this band out of the spotlight, right? I think that the most enjoyable process was just all of the stakeholders and community support and all the people that were involved with helping to make this happen, because it takes a village, and this village called Fishers has been incredible to us.